recognized as American Sitcom because of its resounding success, profound cultural impact, unique storyline, beloved characters, and humorous elements, creating a lasting appeal over time. The show has portrayed a realistic and emotional picture of life, friendship and love, becoming a pop culture phenomenon. What makes Friends a classic resounding success and lasting influence? Friends achieved commercial and critical success, airing on NBC for 10 seasons from 1994 to 2004. The popularity of the show spread strongly and remains attractive to this day, showing its profound cultural influence. Memorable and diverse cast of characters, 6 main characters, including Rachel, Monica, Phoebe, Joey, Chandler, and Ross, are built with special and sympathetic personalities, attracting freedom through everyday stories. Close and humorous plot. The film focuses on the daily life, friendship, love, and career of a group of friends in New York, creating sympathy and closeness with martial artists. Humorous jokes and witty words are important factors that contribute to the film's success. Pop culture icon, Friends has become a cultural icon, having a great influence on fashion, lifestyle, and social trends of the young generation. Emotional elements and human values. Besides the humorous element, Friends also conveys meaningful messages about friendship, maturity, and family values, creating emotional depth for the film. With a harmonious combination of humor, emotion, and human values, Friends is not only a successful sitcom, but also a classic, firmly placed in the history of American and world television. Season summary, Season 1, 1994-95. The film opens with Rachel leaving the wedding and looking for Monica, an old friend. Rachel starts working at Central Perk. We get to know your group and calculate the individual way for each person. Ross is heartbroken because his ex-wife Carol, gay, is pregnant. Chandler and Joey become a funny couple. Phoebe plays guitar at the bar. This season lays the foundation for the Ross-Rachel love affair when Ross reveals his feelings to Rachel. Season 2, 1995 to 1996. Rachel discovers Ross has a new girlfriend, Julie. Jealousy breeds. Chandler breaks up with Janice again. Monica dates Richard, an older ophthalmologist. Joey has a popular role on Days of Our Lives, but quickly loses it. The season ends with Ross choosing between Rachel and Julie. He chooses Rachel. Season 3, 1996 to 1997. Ross and Rachel date, but disagreements about work and jealousy lead to a breakup. We're on vacation. Monica is lost after breaking up with Richard. Chandler has a new girlfriend, but has problems. Joey has a new friend join a new drag show. Phoebe finds her biological father. This season explores the Ross and Rachel friendship and resilience further. Season 4, 1997 to 1998. Ross dates Emily, and by the end of the season is preparing to get married in London. Chandler and Monica begin secretly spending the night together in London. Rachel realizes she loves Ross, but it's too late. Joey joins the show Pyramid. Phoebe becomes a surrogate mother for her brother Frank Jr., giving birth to triplets. Season 5, 1998 to 1999. Ross accidentally calls Emily Rachel during her wedding ceremony. The marriage is quiet. Chandler. Monica starts to really love each other, having to hide it from friends. Joey continues to act professionally. Phoebe gives birth to triplets. Rachel. Ross moves in temporarily, causing many funny troubles. Season 6, 1999 to 2000. Ross and Rachel accidentally get married in Las Vegas after getting drunk. Chandler and Monica move in together. Joey is chosen to star in the sitcom Mac and CHES, but fails. Rachel returns to Monica's house. Ross becomes a university professor, meets Elizabeth. Season 7, 2000-2001. Chandler. Monica gets engaged. Ross. Rachel continues their complicated relationship. Joey still appears in a narrow item. Phoebe sings at Central Perk. This season focuses on preparing for the Chandler-Monica wedding with a series of humorous incidents. Chandler runs away, Joey gets stuck on set. Season 8, 2001 to 2002, Rachel is pregnant, her father is Ross. The group takes care of Rachel. Joey realizes he has feelings for Rachel, causing a difficult chain problem. Chandler Monica wants to have a baby, but has difficulty. At the end of the season, Rachel gives birth to baby Emma. Season 9, 2002 to 2003, Rachel Ross co-parents. Emma, unclear feelings. Joey Rachel try to date, but realize it's not reasonable. Chandler changes jobs, moves to Tulsa. Monica Chandler decides to adopt. Phoebe dates Mike Hannigan. Season 10, 2003 to 2004, final season of storylines. Monica Chandler adopts twins, moves to the suburbs. Ross realizes he still loves Rachel, chases her to the airport before she flies to Paris. Rachel ends up with Ross. Phoebe and Mike get married. Joey sees his friends get married. He continues his acting career. The final emotional episode sees the 6 friends return the keys to the apartment, closing an era. The reason Friends began airing and became one of the most popular TV series in the US for the next 10 years. Over the past 30 years, the film still has a great influence on TV audiences. The sitcom Friends with a humble beginning and an unknown cast, but when it ended, all 6 main actors received a salary of up to $1 million USD episode. The fact that 52.5 million American viewers turned on their TVs to watch made Friends the most watched TV series in the past decade. After its end, the film also increased its popularity internationally with new generations of viewers and the popularity of the internet. So why is the film still hot at this time? The compensation relationship of Ross and Rachel throughout 10 seasons with 236 episodes, Friends depicted a miniature urban life where people in the friendship universe had a new lesson to learn every day. In addition to the humorous moments, the film also brings a different perspective on love, most notably the troubled love story of the couple Ross Geller and Rachel Green. The couple Ross and Rachel always receive a lot of attention from the audience. Ross is always jealous and controlling of his girlfriend. He also does not support and does not appreciate his girlfriend's efforts in developing her own career. Ross is also a person who has difficulty controlling his anger and often throws punches to solve problems. However, Rachel is not much better. Although she knows that Ross is always annoying because of love, she still ignores it, even gives up her career for her boyfriend. Overall, in this couple, both are worthy of each other. Perhaps few small-screen couples are capable of making viewers' hearts ache like these 2 friends. At the end of the movie, the love story of the best friends ended in a moment of Ross and Rachel holding hands. Many viewers burst into tears of emotion and joy when this couple finally settled down together. Distinguishing appearance and gender. One of the frequent reasons for jokes in Friends is Monica's overweight condition. This girl has been overweight since high school and is often teased for this. Monica is also extremely embarrassed by her overweight body. Even Monica's friends are ashamed to have a friend like her. Monica often feels ashamed of her overweight body. In the movie, there is a detail after watching some videos in the past. Joey exclaimed, "Some girl ate Monica!" Or Ross talks about his childhood like this, "I grew up with Monica. If you don't eat fast, you will have nothing left to eat." However, at the beginning of the movie, the audience still sees an overweight Monica in happiness. She is confident and happy with her body in the Thanksgiving episode. But then Monica falls in love with Chandler, who calls her Ross's overweight sister. It is the first time the audience has seen Monica so ashamed of herself. Monica's story seems to imply, overweight people cannot be loved, but if you lose weight, everything will be better. Joey is teased for carrying a bag that looks like a woman's bag. There are many jokes in the show that implicitly attack the mockery of femininity. Friends think Joey's bag looks like a woman's bag. Or when Rachel hires a man to be a babysitter, Ross is extremely indignant and mocks the employee. Ross also doesn't like the fact that his son Ben plays with Barbie dolls. Great cast. The show's cast has been critically acclaimed many times. After Friends aired on television, there were many comments that the cast looked strong and funny. Fans also praised Ross, Rachel, and the rest of the cast of Friends. The most important thing in the series is not love, but friendship, which has not faded despite arguments and family troubles. They have kept in touch, worked together, and supported each other for decades after Friends ended. And of course, the characters have become friends of everyone who watched the show. When Matthew Perry, the actor who played Chandler, passed away in 2023, many fans visited the apartment where Friends was filmed with memorial gifts and notes that read, "We all lost a friend." Great influence on American culture. Along with the warm feelings about friendship and love, the show is also considered by experts to have high rewatch value and timeless cultural value. The fashion in Friends is also an element that is praised to this day. As a haughty young lady with a strong passion for fashion, Rachel Green is a character with an interesting development. From a young lady to a waitress, and then a successful businesswoman. In Season 5, Rachel also excelled in becoming a purchasing consultant at Ralph Lauren, an American luxury brand. In addition, just Rachel's hairstyle was immediately popular with women right after the film was released. Courtney Cox was even annoyed because Monica's hairstyle was not.
Popularity. Rachel's fashion style is still imitated today. Recently, singer Taylor Swift went out in the street wearing Rachel's outfit. Friends was not only impressive in the fashion field, many sitcoms that debuted in the early 2000s were inspired by this show. For example, in The Big Bang Theory, the main setting is Leonard and Sheldon's apartment in a comic book store. The creators of the series, like in Friends, focused on characters and humor. It was the right thing to do.